continue to be transformed, you will learn that in order to be organized, you need goals, you need objectives. One of our objectives is to understand what leadership is. The second objective is the 5 ways of responding to student conflicts and influencing change. How we as leaders can we respond to student conflicts? And how can we influence change? What do we mean when we say leadership?
The ability of a person to work willingly towards the same business goals.
Leadership is the ability of someone to influence others to strive willingly to achieve common objectives.
Leadership, in my own way of understanding, is knowing the way, showing the way, and going the way.
Okay, to me, leadership is not born, but it's made.
Leaders are born. Because however much we study history, we learn about men like Napoleon Bonaparte because those people since their childhood, they were seen as leaders.
For those who say that leaders are born, we take an instance that if you're born a leader, that means you're going to fix yourself in worn-out shoes of somebody else.
Leaders are made, not born. Like he said, Napoleon, but I'll take the example of Mpende, the person who replaced Shaka. They became leaders due to because it was inherited, but they were not they're not trained to be leaders. They never knew what they were doing.
A leader is born, made and born.
Yes.
Some people are born leaders, but I would like also to make this right that not whoever is leading is a leader.
If leaders are only born and not made, then we are wasting time today. Because there is no reason why we should even come here. You guys were born as leaders.
So those people who are born leaders sometimes are not leaders.
It's very hard to know. I think it's good.
Biologically, when you look at, you cannot just raise an egg and put it somewhere and it will hatch. It needs that parental love and incubation for it to come out as a chick.
I think the egg came first because let us say basic component can imagine. So it means that the egg first
For something to hatch, there has to be parental love. By then, as we know that science had not yet risen up, incubators were not there. Now, if you say the egg came first, it means the egg had to hatch itself.
Now, suppose that egg was a different thing, but then it had down mutation, so it became a chicken. From origin of life, we say that life came from something else. So maybe an egg was a different thing, but depending on the situation in the environment, it became a chicken.
How many eyes do you see?
I'm not seeing any.
Do you think he has any eyes?
No?
You think maybe he has no eyes?
Yes.
How many eyes do you see?
One.
Do you think he has the second eye or he doesn't have?
I don't know.
Okay, how many ears do you see?
One.
How many ears do you see? 2. How many eyes do you see? You? No, for this gentleman. You see 2 eyes.
Yes.
But this gentleman is seeing
1.
and the other one is seeing
1.
When, as a leader, you need to move around in order to see what you can't see. Fixed positions are very dangerous for leaders.
Yes. Good morning. I was there. I'm somehow completely.
I'm just a fair leader. Why? Because even during time of election, when we were elected, people gave me votes like nothing. But however, not all students elected me, which means some of them saw that I was perfect through the things I was doing.
Who did me? I don't even know. Because you find some people telling you, think that you are perfect. You know your friends, but when you are aware, they're like, she's not perfect. Like, you can make your friends pee, but you can't make other people pee.
I believe I'm a perfect leader. Because by the time I came into power, I know I must do things perfectly.
I think I'm somehow a perfect leader because when I was elected into power, I had to be sworn in at the assembly, and I said that I respect the rules and regulations which I normally do. So I think I'm somehow perfect.
Dictatorship is also a type of leadership. And so on one hand, it's right, and on the other, it's wrong.
Leadership. I disagree with that statement, even if someone said dictatorship is the kind of leadership. But for leadership, I think you are put in power to guide these people, to lead them to where? To high standards, not low standards, isn't it? So if you force someone to do something, it won't change him. He might do it unwilling.
Assuming a group of senior 3 boys is trying to jump over the fence, will you force them to go back to class, or you will just encourage them to jump over the fence? Because you are leading them, but you have to force them to do what you want them to do. So I think that statement is a bit, on one side is right and on the other side is wrong.
There is when you force people to do the right thing because they are doing the wrong thing. Yeah. But there is when you force people to do what you want done.
It's right. Because in this case, the leader is accepting something to be done. And there's someone being led is also accepting. I think it's right. Because a leader, if I thought it's wrong, a leader is someone, I don't know, it's right. I agree.
Just because you have power to force other people, that's not what we want. But
the statement is right, because there are people who want to do right things, but they don't know how to do it because they are addicted to the wrong things that they keep on doing.
So no one hears the sound of a stranger's cry. No one speaks. Somebody say something. Somebody say something. Oh yeah. I'm following the light. I'm looking for the sun. For a place where freedom touches everyone. I'm following the light. Shining from above, shining down on us, shining down on us. The battle rages, sometimes so violently, sometimes in silence. A million days and places, oh yeah.
Now I know that I can solve problems rather than forcing sharing with grants.
So I know where to apply force, where to apply collaborating, where to compromise, avoid and accommodate.
Not all the time I'm the one with the ball in my own court, but at times it goes to the side of the people that I'm leading.
I've learned to be competent, forward-looking, inspiring, intelligent, fair-minded, broad-minded, courageous, and I've learned that how should we deal with situations at times.
Sincerely speaking, you're grooming me to an important person. Maybe, first of all, I've understood who is a leader, how to manage things, how to handle conflicts.
Lubiri S.S. Congratulations. Congratulations, all of you.
Oh, kuchimukwano, yeah, we know, baby.